Hi guys, welcome to episode number 3 of my comp prep into INBA. Got 3 weeks left to go, so I wanted to, talk you through my current supplement stack that does change slightly during a prep. So I'm going to just talk you through a number of supplements that I'm taking at the moment. Okay, so first one, most importantly, I would say is protein. So the reason protein is so important is because during my prep, my protein is reasonably high to help me stay fuller for longer and maintain my muscle mass. So having a good protein powder is a must-have. Whether you're in prep or not, if you're trying to build muscle, then definitely supplementing with a protein powder is fantastic. I think even if you are a woman and you're scared about putting on muscle, you're not going to just by having a scoop of protein, after training or whatever. So protein, number one, one of my most used supplements. I take about a scoop a day, but what I won't do is use the protein powder instead of a food source. So I'd always rather try and eat my protein from chicken, fish, beef, a lean source of meat, but it is very easy and convenient. So that's my first one. Second one, I take this religiously, whether I'm in prep or not, is my BCAAs. I sip this throughout my whole training. It helps with muscle recovery, stops muscle being broken down, and it tastes great. And I think, I need it sometimes in my training, especially in my especially when I'm training legs or something. It just helps me, recover better. So that's my BCAAs. A few supplements that I'm taking because I'm in prep are Subcut. So this is an ATP product, and I love if you've watched any of my other blogs, you know that I'm a very big ATP user. So Subcut, basically, it's a cream that you rub onto your stubborn fatty areas. So for me, I've been using this on the backs of my arms and my stomach, and it basically just helps to break down the visceral fat in the area and helps it be sort of used in the body as energy. So I've seen some fantastic results from using the Subcut. Highly recommend it. And I also use it in conjunction with Prototype 8. Now this basically it gives you a pump. It basically helps to pump blood into the muscle that you're training, helps with that mind and muscle body connection. But I also use it in the areas that I'm holding a bit of fat and excess tissue, just to help, again, bring the blood and the nutrients into that area to help my body get rid of the fat. So I use those two in conjunction every day, probably more like twice a day. And I also use Prototype 8 when I'm training as well. So that's, again, a cream that you roll onto your areas that you're training. A few other supplements. L-carnitine obviously goes in my fat burning stack. Take 2 of those before I do my fasted cardio in the morning. L-carnitine basically helps to transport fat into energy. So I take 2 or 3 capsules of L-carnitine a day. And then to help my immune system throughout this prep, I'm taking super greens every morning when I wake, along with vitamin C and a good B vitamin. Now, I swear by B vitamins. Just general health, if you're training a lot, it's really good. It really helps the body deal with stress. Obviously, at the moment, I am training hard. I'm putting my body under a lot of stress. So I am supplementing with a really good B vitamin. And I highly recommend this one. I've tried a lot. And this one really helps with your metabolism, energy levels, everything. So I got that off Hubb, and it's a fantastic one. So I love that B vitamin. Getting in my essential fats, I'm taking 3 fish oil capsules a day, 1,000 milligrams, and also CLA. So I take those 2 in conjunction 3 times a day with my meals. CLA basically just, they do say it helps to prevent muscle wastage and reduces fat, but I just take it just to make sure that I'm getting enough sort of my fatty acids and essential fats in my body, and again to help sort of reduce any muscle breakdown. And then for my recovery, I take magnesium every night before I go to bed, and I wouldn't be without my magnesium throughout this prep because I am doing quite a bit of cardio at the moment and weight training 6 times a week, so magnesium also helps with my recovery. So look, this is, to some people this would seem quite a lot of things to take, but really, to be honest, it's not. It all serves a purpose, and it's, you know, touch wood, I haven't, you know, got sick throughout this prep. I generally feel like my energy levels are still really high, even though I'm cutting my calories and I'm training twice a day. I'm still feeling like I've got tons of energy in my training sessions throughout my working day. So it's obviously working, something's working. So these are the main supplements that I take on a day-to-day basis. And any other questions or anything that you have, obviously, please don't hesitate to ask. And I hope that was helpful, and see you soon. Hey guys, I'm just off the train back. One of my favourite parts of the body to train, so I'm going to film it for you. I'm going to start off with some deadlifts and then move into targeting my middle back and my lats. So I'll be showing you some exercises that I do to really target and focus on those areas, and I hope you enjoy.